Hey, good morning and happy Friday, everybody. This is hopefully a brief video as a follow-up to the memo I sent to all of you yesterday about the recent strategic planning session that I had with all the top management of the agency earlier this week. And there's really just a couple things I wanted to add to that, and I wanted you to hear it from me so that everybody hears the same message. And first is really what we're doing here is we're trying to create the most efficient agency that we can, that is the highest performing agency that it can be, and we think that this is a great opportunity for our state, Georgia, to really take a lead in the nation. You know, with the advent of the new Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act, really the key words in that law are innovation and opportunity. That's what this is all about. It's really how do we think about our future from an innovative perspective and take advantage of all the opportunities. And so this is a great time. This is what I call our moment to really rise up as a state and really take a lead among all states. I'll share with you, for example, that on vocational rehabilitation side, I looked at all the states' data that provide vocational rehabilitation services, and nationally, over the last 6 years, state vocational rehabilitation programs have served 11% fewer clients, and they have placed 11% fewer clients into competitive employment. So this is about how do we go from a state that serves about 40,000 people a year to really serving 100,000 people a year, and from placing 5,000 people into competitive jobs to placing 50,000 people into competitive jobs. And I know that doesn't happen overnight, and I know it's going to take a while, but I do think this is the right time, and I also think that we've got the talent. You all have got great talent out there, and I'm confident that with your talent and your enthusiasm, we can accomplish some great things. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to, in fact, we have an RFP out right now. We're trying to find an external strategic organizational consultant partner who can work with us, because sometimes, you know, when you're in this business, you really can't see the forest for the trees. So to have somebody outside helping us see things that may not be as apparent to us. And then what we're going to do is we're going to establish some internal design teams working on specific things. So for example, when we talk about the integration of VR, Roosevelt Warm Springs, Cave Spring Rehab Center, and the Business Enterprise Program, the design team, at least initially, will consist of Ed James, Bill Bullock, Raj Gandhi, Dale Arnold, who's helping us as Director of Transition Services, Crystal Perry, who's kind of overseeing our case management from a clinical perspective. But it's to bring all of the programs together with a strategic partner to help us think of the best way to integrate that. What it will mean is that all of us may end up in some new roles. My hope is that through this process, it'll be an opportunity for everybody. So there's some exciting things coming. We're hoping to really kind of kick off the process, and I plan to be as transparent with all of you as I am now as we go through the process. Our target date is really to have some semblance of what it might look like by this coming July 1 of 2016. I will also tell you that we've had some interesting discussions with some of our partners, with some of our state partners, as well as some of our federal partners about could Georgia become the state that truly is looked at as a pilot state to fully implement all the benefits and opportunities of the new WIOA law. It's an exciting time. We don't know all the answers yet, so you're going to have to hang in there as we learn them together. But you've all got some talent that we're going to be tapping, and we want your help and support in this process. So that's really what I wanted to add to the memo. We had a great planning session with the top management earlier this week. I asked each of them for their 100% commitment to this to help us move the agency forward. And the goal, if you think about it, is 3 or 5 years from now, I want all of us to be extremely proud that we work for the very best agency, not only in the state of Georgia, but in the United States. So I hope you have a great day today. Looks like it's going to be a sunny day, maybe a cold weekend. Have a great weekend, and we're only 1 week away from the happy holidays, so I want to take this moment, and I'm sure I'll give you another one, to wish you the very happiest of holidays, and have a great weekend, folks.